As Gary Newman famously sang on Tube Army's 1979 hit Our Friends Electric, it's cold outside. Certainly is, Gary. I'm not going to argue with you there. Best thing to do, get yourself back inside, settle down with a hot toddy, and watch Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today indeed is Monday Matters. As usual, I'll start with having a quick look at the news of the week. I'll be letting you know what I've been up to on my bench, and of course I will be talking about this week's kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters, hop backs and forwards as your heart desires. Now if you like the show, and I really hope you do, please give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, please think about subscribing to the channel, hit that bell at no cost to you. You'll get notified of all my future content as it is published. And of course, if you want to support the channel in a bit more concrete way, you can do that through super thanks, by becoming a channel member, or by using any of my online affiliate programs. Now, a couple of things before we kick off. First of all, Thursday, first Thursday in the month, live stream day. So 7th of December at 8 PM GMT, British time, we're going to have a couple of hours of live stream. That's 2000 Zulu, if that means anything to you. Usual mix of chat, banter, whatever, loads of stuff coming in from you, chat with each other, whatever. I'm going to be here on my bench, building away. I'll be building the Meng B24 Liberator egg kit, actually. Which I'm looking forward to doing. So do drop in, say hi, have a chat if you like, comments, whatever. It's there for 2 hours of entertainment. People seem to like it. I like doing it, so why not? It's the last live stream of the year. Come and join us. That's Thursday, the 7th of December, 8 PM GMT, it's British time, and that's 2000 hours Zulu, if that means anything to you at all. Okay. The other thing is that the Winter Warriors group build is up and running, opened on the 1st of December. It runs through to the 31st of January. Just to remind you, it's all about making things that are either fighting in the winter or trying to fight against the winter. This could be planes in winter colours. It could be troops wrapped up against the cold. It could be an icebreaker trying to plough its way through the Northwest Passage, or it could just be someone trying to start their car on a frosty morning. Anything to do with winter, basically. Any scale, any subject, think as laterally as you can. Now, to share the pictures of your work, do please either go to one of these. Go to the Facebook group, which is Gary's Friends Stuff. I've created a album for this, so either follow the link that's in the information box, it will take you straight to the album page, or if you're on Gary's Friends Stuff, click first on the media where it says media, and then click on albums, and then on the far left hand end will be the Winter Warriors group build album. Click on that, add your materials there, make sure that the pictures have got the name you want to be associated with them. So if, for example, you'd like your own name on there, but you've got a different handle for Facebook, you need to put your real name in the comments section of your pictures, okay? Other than that, send them in. The other way you can do it is to email me. I've got a winterwarriors@GarySEvans.com. Again, link in the information box below, specific email just for Winter Warriors. And if you want to use Instagram or Twitter or X, or whatever it's called these days, the hashtag is Gary's Winter Warriors. Okay, send them in when you're done. You've got 2 months. Thanks for asking, by the way. I'm going to be building the Trumpeter 1/35th scale Soviet Aerosan RF-8 vehicle. It looks quite bonkers. It looks quite fun, relatively straightforward build. Comes with 2 figures though, and on top of all of that, it was a Nick's mystery box. It ticks every single box in my book. But whatever you like, Winter Warriors, send them in. I really look forward to seeing how creative your work was. If it's anything like the Equinox build, there's going to be some amazing work in there, some really clever thinking as well. Or, do you know what? Just go from a straight out the box kit, build it. Just take part. Whatever you want to do is fine with me, really. All works with me. Okay, that's enough for the moment. Let's crack on with the news of the week. Lidl on their website say they have a 50% off everything offer on their middle aisle stock from the 4th to the 8th of December, apparently excluding food items and Black Friday deals. Now, this suggests you should be able to pick up one of the 6 kits in the Christmas AIRFIX offer for $3.49 each. Might be worth double checking at your local store. SPRUEBOX has announced its Black Friday deals will continue through to the 11th of December. One especially appealing offer is a Rubicon 156 scale armor kit bundled with 6 bottles of the brand new Two Thin Coats paints for just £49 the set. EDUARD is having an expanded sweeps sale with 50% off while stocks last. This now includes 20 different kits as well as their various accessories. Deals include this 148 scale Tempest 5 Profi pack at under £16, or this 148 scale Focke-Wulf 190 Weekend Edition for less than £8. Of course, there's postage to add on, but maybe get together with some mates and put in a big order to spread the postage burden. It's been a quiet week for new kits, but something particularly interesting is this Dragon kit of the Messerschmitt Bf109 in 148. Not because of the subject, of course, there are plenty of Bf109s from which to choose, but Dragon have tried to reinvent the kit layout. The leading edge of the wing is completely included in the upper wing panel, so there's no join along the front of the wing. The fuselage is also provided in one piece, made using a multiple slide mould, meaning no fuselage seams either. Will this be the way forward with other manufacturers? The much anticipated Bloodhound Vintage Classic from AIRFIX is very close to release. I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks. Odd that one colour Humbrol really doesn't do well is RAF Blue Grey, and I love that the Snowdrop or Service Policeman is permanently standing at attention. I think mine may be in a bit more of a service scheme like the one at the RAF Museum at Cosford, and I may even look at adding some of the cabling and control boxes. If you've got a 1/32 scale Hasegawa P47D in your stash, and a lot of you probably do, and maybe you don't know what you're going to do with it, then you could get this conversion set from HALBERD and turn it into an XP72 Ultra Bolt. The set comes with resin parts and photo etch. And if you're doing a kit with a display plane like this F-16, then you'll like the new Smoke Winder smoke pots that are carried on the wingtip missile rail. These are available from MH models in both 1/72 and 1/48 scales. The AIRFIX Gannet is a top seller right now, and if you've got one on the way, then CT Models has this new mask set for it. The set even includes covers for the gun sight and masks for the stripes on the spinners. SW3D has this new Sikorsky CH-53E C-Scanning in 1/144 scale. Now this is an entirely 3D printed resin kit. Border Models has announced a new German Leopard 2A7 in 1/35 scale. As usual, some fine looking moulding and plenty of photo etch detailing. Portuguese company NAUTIC Models has this new resin kit of the MECO 200 or the Vasco da Gama class frigate, available both in 1/350th and 1/700th scales. And finally, how about this figure of Vampirella in 1/8 scale from X Plus? This latest release is in glow-in-the-dark plastic. On my bench this week, well, it's been a busy old week. I finished the ICM Cossack 2 mine resistant and bush protected vehicle, or MRAP vehicle, in 1/35th scale. Beautiful kit to make. If you don't like the digital decals, they are releasing one with a more conventional colour scheme very, very soon. The kit is essentially the same. Not too much photo, just a tiny bit of photo etch, just where it's actually needed, which is always good. The kit's got a lot of fine detail in the actual pressings, the mouldings. There's a lot to them, but you know what? It's still very achievable, I think, by most people. As long as you take your time. The fit of the parts is really, really good. I'm really very impressed by the fit. Makes a nice vehicle as well. I also built the AIRFIX Messerschmitt ME410, finished the build of that this week and published it. The one that was released at Telford. Again, really nice kit, modern design, modern tooling. Goes together very well. Got myself a CT Models paint mask for it, which was very good, let me tell you. And yeah, went together all very well. I had a bit of an issue with the scheme layout sheet, which is frankly really not very good. You know, AIRFIX really need to get a bit of proofreading done before they publish this stuff, because it's not great. But not something that's going to stop you making a really nice kit. So do crack on if you like that sort of thing. Really, it's a good kit to have. You can also see where they've got the development for the future, like a Schnell bomber version, and something that's going to need some fairly widely spaced mountings underneath the centre fuselage, which could even be a torpedo bomber version. They did make one after all. Lovely kit nonetheless. If you've got one in your stash, you're going to love building it. If you haven't got one, really do think about buying one. Also did a thing about the Lidl AIRFIX offer for this Christmas. Week after the Audi offer came out, Lidl came up with their own ones, 6 kits, pretty much the same kits as last year. Do you know, they'll make a nice gift for someone who's never made a kit before. Maybe a relative, maybe Secret Santa, a bit of a laugh. Or just something for yourself as a paint mule, or as a trying out new techniques. Maybe you've never used an airbrush before, you want to try it out on something simple and cheap. There you go. They've got simple and cheap kits. They are going to sell out pretty quickly. They did last year, so if you're still after them, do check out your local Lidl store. And of course, I did the box opening on the new 1/48 scale AIRFIX Gannet, which is a remarkable looking kit. Lots of very interesting design ideas in there. Let's see how it goes together, which of course brings me on to the kit of the week, which, as I said last week, is going to be that 1/48 scale Gannet again. In fact, it may even go into next week. There's so much of it. The first part of the build video will be up towards the end of this week. Second part will be the week following that. I think it's going to go together quite well. Got my paint mask from CC Models. That looks really good as well, as you would have seen in the news. Yeah, looks like it could go together quite nicely. Of course, I've still got the Kinetic F16 to build. I finally got some paint that I was needing for that. You know what it's like. You've all probably done it yourselves. You get to a kit and you're thinking, yeah, I really want to get on with this, but there's other things I want to do, and I want to find a reason why I can't do this one right now. As enthusiastic as I am about the kit, oh, I need that certain paint. If I haven't got that paint, then I can't really do it. So there was an exhaust interior burnt iron that they suggested, and I've got that now, so I can crack on with the build again. No more excuses. So the Gannet, the F16. I've also got the Lee Richards annular monoplane. Annual monoplane. I get one a year. No, annular monoplane to finish building. That's actually going together surprisingly well for a low run, low pressure Avis kit. The test is going to be the rigging when I get around to doing that, and that's going to be this week. So the build video of that hopefully will be up this week as well. So there's a lot going on. Other things I'm working on at the moment are 2 videos for the holiday season, one for kind of around Christmas, one for kind of around New Year. One at Christmas is going to be Mystic Mugs predictions for AIRFIX for next year. And at New Year, of course, I'll be doing my annual awards, which will be fun. Now, if you've got any ideas or suggestions yourselves, by the way, do either go on the Facebook page, have a conversation there, or drop a comment in the comments box below this, and let's see what you'll think. Either what AIRFIX are going to do next year, maybe what they should do, rather than what you think they are actually going to do. And of course, your favourite builds of the year, what your favourite kits you've built. I've got some pretty strong ideas of my favourites for the year. Let me know either what your favourite build of mine is, or what your favourite build of your own is for the year. And let me know how you feel. So that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you have, do please remember, give the old Imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. Thanks very much for joining me today. Hope to see you on the channel again very soon. Take good care now, and goodbye.